Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our podcast. I'm Jake, and with me, as always, is Emma. Hi, Emma. How are you today?
Hi, Jake. I'm doing great. Hello to all our listeners. I'm super excited about today's topic. We're talking about something fun and exciting, travel.
Yes, who doesn't love to travel? Whether it's going to a new city, a different country, or even exploring places nearby, travel is always an adventure. So, Emma, let's start with a simple question. What's your favorite place you've ever traveled to?
Oh, that's a tough one, but I think my favorite place has to be Paris. The Eiffel Tower, the beautiful streets, and the delicious food, it was amazing. How about you, Jake? Where's your favorite travel destination?
That sounds wonderful. I'd say my favorite place is Tokyo, Japan. The city is so vibrant, with all the lights, technology, and amazing food. Plus, the culture is fascinating. It's like a mix of tradition and modern life.
Tokyo sounds incredible. There are so many places to see and so many different experiences you can have when you travel. But Jake, why do you think people love to travel so much?
I think people love to travel because it gives them a chance to see new things, meet new people, and experience different cultures. Travel opens up your mind and helps you understand the world better. What about you, Emma? Why do you think people travel?
I agree. Jake, traveling lets you step outside of your normal routine and explore something completely different. It's also a great way to relax and have fun. Plus, you can learn so much when you visit new places about history, food, and even the language.
That's so true. And speaking of learning, many people travel to practice their English. It's a great way to improve your language skills because you have to speak English when you're in a different country. Have you ever tried speaking another language while traveling, Emma?
Yes, when I was in Paris, I tried to speak a little French. It wasn't perfect, but the locals appreciated that I was trying. It's a good way to connect with people and make new friends.
That's awesome. Trying to speak the local language is always a good idea. And even if you're not perfect, people usually appreciate the effort. Now, Emma, what do you think is the most important thing to pack when you travel?
Good question. For me, the most important thing to pack is comfortable shoes. When you travel, you often walk a lot, exploring new places. So comfy shoes are a must. What about you, Jake? What's your travel essential?
For me, it's definitely my phone. Not just for staying connected, but also for maps, translation apps, and taking photos. It's like my little travel assistant.
Yes, a phone is super helpful when traveling. You can look up directions, find good restaurants, and even learn a few words in the local language with translation apps. Technology makes traveling so much easier now.
Absolutely. Speaking of technology, have you ever used travel apps to plan your trips? There are so many great apps that help you find flights, book hotels, and even plan your itinerary.
Yes, I use travel apps all the time. They make everything so simple. You can compare prices, read reviews, and book everything from your phone. It saves so much time and stress.
That's a great point. Travel apps are super useful. Now, let's talk about different types of travel. Some people love to travel to big cities, like Paris or Tokyo, but others prefer nature. Emma, do you like city trips or nature trips more?
Hmm, that's a tough question. I like both, but I think I prefer nature trips. There's something so peaceful about being in the mountains or by the ocean. What about you, Jake?
I think I'm more of a city traveler. I love the energy of big cities, the food, the museums, and all the different things you can do. But I agree, sometimes it's nice to escape into nature and relax.
Yes, it's good to have a mix of both. You can enjoy the excitement of the city and then take a break in nature to recharge. Now, Jake, let's talk about food. Trying new foods is one of the best parts of traveling. What's the best food you've ever had on a trip?
Oh, that's easy. When I was in Japan, I tried sushi, and it was incredible. So fresh and delicious. It's so much better than what I've had at home. What about you, Emma? What's your favorite food experience while traveling?
When I was in Italy, I had the best pizza ever. The crust was so light and crispy, and the cheese was perfect. I still dream about that pizza. Food is such a big part of the travel experience, don't you think?
Definitely. Every place has its own special dishes, and trying the local food is a great way to learn more about the culture, whether it's sushi in Japan, pizza in Italy, or street food in Thailand. Food makes travel even more exciting.
Yes, and sometimes you even discover foods you've never heard of before. Travel is a great way to expand your taste buds and try new things. Now, let's talk about transportation. Jake, what's your favorite way to travel? By plane, train, or car?
I like traveling by train. It's comfortable, and you can see so much of the landscape while you travel. It's a relaxing way to get from one place to another. What about you, Emma?
I think I prefer planes. You can get to faraway places quickly, and I love looking out the window at the clouds. But trains are great too, especially in places like Europe where you can travel between countries easily.
That's true, and flying does save a lot of time when